Voxtur just had a press release this morning. Voxtur announces closing of non-brokered private placement of units. If you recall, Gary did several interviews, and during those interviews, he hinted that the company might do a small capital raise. So here it is. Here's the capital raise. So per press release, the company announces closing of $3.3 million of gross proceeds from the first tranche of a non-brokered private placement. The company will accept as much as $4 million of gross proceeds. And the terms are Canadian 20 cents for the unit, plus it comes with a full warrant at the same price, 20 cents for 5 years. Now, you're probably thinking, did I participate in it? Of course I did. Of course I participated in it. Remember, like in one of the videos, I said that I am not doing anything, meaning adding or selling my Voxtur position. I'm just holding my position until it reaches a certain level that I'm going to do it. And that private placement was the trigger for me to add to my position. Significantly add to my position. Because now I have exposure 3 times as much what I had prior to this. Actually, a little bit more than 3 times. And about 10 times what I started with when I built my position, when I started building my position in 2020. Now, this wouldn't have been possible if the sellers or the bears weren't this bearish. Because think about this. 2 things. They were so bearish that they forced the stock price. They scared everybody. They forced the stock price to such low levels, and the company had to raise money at these levels. So now the people that, like myself, that are participating in it and assuming we are right on the company, we are getting a tremendous gift. Because think about this for a second. Imagine a situation where you are buying a stock for $1, but you only have, and you're bullish on it, right? You're bullish on it. You're buying it at $1, but you only have this much money available to it. But you're convinced that the stock is going to $5 or $10, right? You're convinced of that. But you only can buy so much. But what if you got the opportunity to freeze in time and get the opportunity to buy as much as you just did at the price that you just did for the next 5 years? Now, you're not forced to do it, but you have the opportunity to buy. That's what this private placement is doing. So, for those who are able to participate in it, it's, again, if you're bullish on it. If you're not bullish on it, then why are you even watching this video? Go and get some popcorn, right? But that's what this private placement is allowing people to do. They're able to buy at a slightly higher price than what the stock price is as of right now, at a slightly higher stock price, but they're able to buy shares directly from the company at 20 cents Canadian and have a 5-year warrant to buy the same amount for the same price, and they have 5 years to exercise that. That is hugely valuable. Hugely valuable. Because imagine this. Let's say you have $100,000, okay? And you can, and I'm just talking Canadian, that $100,000 can buy you 500,000 shares right now. But then you have the right to buy another 500,000 shares for the same price for the next 5 years. So if you're thinking, I think the stock is going to go to $2, right? Then now you have a full exposure, not 500,000 shares, but a million shares at $2. That's $2 million, right? $2 million, and then you can sell some shares, and then send the company the $100,000 to exercise those extra shares that you got from the private placement, right? And it's very interesting to me because, again, you have a company here that there's a press release after press release after press release, and even having a conversation with Gary the other day, he was like, we have never been, how did he say it? We have never been in such a breakout situation at any time within the company. So you have a situation where the company is signing up big client after big client after big client. You can see it. Then people are so bearish because they had this auditor issue, which was fixed. They ignored it. Now they're talking about that there's no financials. There will be financials. I'm sure they're going to ignore it. The whole industry, experienced like the real estate values didn't go down, right? Everybody was calling that for the real estate crash. Nothing like that happened. It's just transactions fell off. The interest rates were raised for 10 times in a row, and last time they paused the increase. So you have this situation where the company is on the cusp of breaking out, and then the sentiment is the worst it's ever been. And I'm able to come in at that point and pretty much lock in this price and get double through the full warrant. That is crazy. So that's the update for today, and that's it.